Man found a huge boat frozen in ice. Carl, a mountain hiker, while walking on a trail he knew well, a sudden snowstorm started and he had to find shelter. Just when he thought he was out of options, sunlight reflected off something shiny in the snow. Curious, Carl went closer and found a giant ship buried under the snow. Carl, desperate to escape the storm, climbed into the ship through an open window. Moments later, snow fell and blocked the entrance, trapping him inside. In the dark, Carl used his flashlight to explore the inside. He saw old machines and heard strange noises coming from deep inside the ship. When Carl reached the main source of the noise, he saw something shocking. Inside the ship, Carl encountered an old man named John, who revealed he had been trapped there for an astonishing 40 years. John explained that he was the ship's captain. In the 1980s, his vessel had been caught in a massive storm while on a mission. Snow quickly buried the ship, trapping him inside with no way out. Over the years, John had survived on canned food stored on the ship and used a small wood stove to stay warm. Although he had managed to adapt to the harsh conditions, the isolation had been incredibly hard. He had long given up hope of being rescued, believing the ship would remain hidden forever under the snow. Carl shared some good news. The avalanche had cleared much of the snow from around the ship. This gave them hope of finally escaping. Together, they devised a plan to break free. John reluctantly agreed to use his wood stove to melt the snow blocking the exit. Although it was risky, John had been carefully rationing his resources for decades. They knew it was their only chance. They placed the stove near the door, lit the fire, and waited as the snow began to melt. After hours of effort, they managed to clear enough snow to open the door. Stepping outside for the first time in decades, John was overwhelmed. The cold air and bright sunlight were a shock after so many years trapped in darkness. Carl immediately used his satellite phone to call for help. A rescue team arrived shortly after, bringing food, water, and warm clothes. Both men were taken to safety, finally free from the icy prison. John's story quickly spread, capturing the attention of the media and his old shipmates. When his former crew members heard about his survival, they traveled to reunite with him. The emotional reunion was filled with hugs, tears, and shared memories. John never thought he would see them again, making the moment even more meaningful. Carl's actions not only saved John's life, but also uncovered an incredible tale of survival and resilience. The ship, which had been buried for decades, became a symbol of hope and determination. For John, this was a chance to start over and enjoy life beyond the frozen mountains. For Carl, it was a reminder that a single brave act can make all the difference, changing lives and creating stories that will be remembered forever.